Right. And live, got the music on and all that stuff. Julian's here and they say, hey Tubbs, what's up? I'm sorry I haven't been on your live yet. Well, you're here. So how was your day? It was okay. It's been a bit like stressful, kind of, a little bit, kind of, I don't know. How's your day? Right, guys, today we're going to be talking about the 600 video ideas. I'm thinking about doing a special on either like the 600th video. Well, I'm going to do a special, but I just don't know what to do yet. I'm also doing a thing for the 700 video, so I don't forget to actually plan stuff. Jeffrey's here. Hey, dude. So yeah, anybody got any ideas? Anything at all? Because I think I've got like the suit shirt popping thing that I can do. But that's just one idea. I kind of need multiple ideas. So Tubbs, what you're doing, you look beautiful today. Thank you. I just said. You hear me okay? Like, is the mic on and stuff? It looks like everything was good on my end, so. Anybody have other ideas? Emerald says, hey Tubbs, you said you have a pig noise somewhere on your desk, correct? I have a pig nose somewhere on your desk. I don't have it on my desk anymore. It's on my desk anymore. But why? I think it's in my bag in the house, so I can't just grab it, I'm afraid. Yes, definitely the show popping sounds great. Okay, so that's one idea. I need like another one. You know, I have a few things planned, but none of them I can really make special. You know, at least not without any help. So yeah, you know. I just wondered because I thought it might be good to see you with it as part of either your 600th or 700th video. Well, that's the thing. Like, I could do that. It doesn't look that great. It doesn't look that awesome. It also smells funny. I have no idea what that is about. I've tried to make it smell less funny, but it seems not to want that at all. So, but no, it's a possibility. I've still got the pig mask as well and stuff. So, like, how could I use that in a video? That's the thing. Tubbs, you smell good and delicious. Julian, how do you know how I smell? Huh? Tubbs, maybe wearing your pup hood would be cool too. Well, yes. Yes. I mean, like, haven't worn it in a video for a while. I was going to wear it tonight again. But essentially I couldn't because I got kind of I've still got like a weird headache thing. Plus, I've got to be able to get out of here as quickly as possible. And if I forget that I'm wearing the pup hood, then my neighbours will ask lots of questions, even though it's none of their business, you know. I'm sure it looks cute, especially on you, says Emeraldo. Well, thank you. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as you think. Like, I'm gonna have to. I don't think I have any pictures anywhere of me with it. That's the thing. So, what are you guys gonna do for tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow, Julian? I am traveling to Cornwall tomorrow. So essentially, I'm going to be traveling the entire day. That'll be fun. Tubbs says you're cold any better. No, but it's not any worse. You know? For Friday. Yeah, what's happening on Friday? Just random. Just so random. Julian, do you have any ideas for the 600/700th video? You don't know what's happening on Friday, or you don't know for the video idea? Well, guys, think about it. The thing is that basically, whenever I have like a big milestone 100 videos idea and stuff like that, I tend to. Ew. It's not on my robe. Ew, that's gross. Yeah, I tend to try to include, like, you know, the number somewhere in the video. You know, for example, it was like for the 300th video, it was 3 liters of like chocolate milk. You know, for what did I do for the 500th one? I think it was just a general one. I was just in the bath. But no, for the 400th one, I had like 4 liters of soda. I think that's what I did for that one. Yeah. But I don't know what I could do with the 600th and the 700th. You know, I don't know what to do with 6s and 7s. That's a random thing. Emily says, as a possible use for your pig mask / nose, maybe adopt a gluttonous pig persona. That's basically me. and do what you usually do for eating week, but on a larger scale. It's funny. It's just funny when people say on a larger scale, like, you know, do more, eat more, and stuff like that. It's like, it's not possible. You know, it's not possible to like buy enough food for that and stuff like that. You know, I try not to film the entire meal because every time I do like eating week / food week, I normally try to just film something part of a meal. You know, usually the desserts and stuff, because it's boring during the meal. You know, it's just me sitting there eating just like normal. I mean, that's not a huge draw, is it? Really? But the you know the satisfying moments and stuff like that are usually the desserts. So yeah, I did eat like a whole tray of a family tray of pizza of pasta. Sorry, of pasta, and like yeah. That's not enough for you people, seriously. You know, I just recently ate like a dozen donuts after I already had like an entire large meal. So it was like on camera. So like, what do you guys want from me? Julian doesn't know for video. Jeffrey says, "Will you leave early in the morning since it will be a day off travel to Cornwall?" Well, I'm planning to leave basically somewhere around about just before midday. It's only because basically Damon doesn't wake up early ever, and he's my ride to the station. So you know, it's like yeah. So I'm probably going to leave around about 11 or 12. And then that way I should be in Bristol at around about... no, I might be in Bristol around about 6. Or 4 or 5. You know, it's hard to think. It's hard to plan. I'm still waiting for Charlie to basically get back to me because I want to know exactly, if, you know, what he will be, when I would be going to. I wanted to know from him when I would be like leaving here, so I can plan how long it will take. So yeah. Julian says, but I made all my videos for my channel for a little bit to upload some more. What? Julian says, I made 117 subs today. That's nice. I don't know how many this channel is up to. This is only up to 260. I think the Tank Tub channel is up to 8,000. I'm not sure though. Emma says you could paint on your belly or drink a certain number of pints of your choice beverage. That's true. That's true. 6 pints is nothing. I could have like 6 or 7 beers. That's not like a huge deal, I guess. Maybe. That's a good idea. It's kind of like, I kind of want to do that though as part of doing something. So maybe just part of that, like whatever week ends up happening next week or something, you know, I include that into it, maybe. I don't know. It's over that other button popping thing. That's a good idea though. That is a good idea. Tubbsy sounds like such a nice guy. I try to be. Your channel is so cool. Thank you. Hi, Ivan's here. Howdy. He says, I missed the feet stream yesterday. There wasn't a feet stream yesterday. Jeffrey says that's funny. Oh, I see Damon isn't a morning person. Yeah, my partner isn't a morning person. He doesn't. He doesn't mornings. He doesn't morning. Yeah. It's going to be awkward, basically. I think it's like, I want to leave as soon as possible so that I get to do as soon as possible, so that I don't actually get to my mum's super late. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. Julian says, thank you, Tubbs. What did I do? Jeffrey says, oh, hi, I'm great for Cogs, and how are you doing? Yeah. Emerado, I like your idea. I do like your idea. That's a good possibility. I could do the belly painting thing. Julian says, Tubbs, you're kind of lagging a little bit. Yeah, if anybody basically has issues with the stream and stuff like that, that's not my problem. It basically, basically, if the internet here dies, you know, then it is my problem, and I will tell you about it. But like, it's not my problem if you're not getting like the internet at a certain speed and stuff. But no, over here the internet says that it's doing good, so I'm sorry. You know, if your internet's dying, it's not. I'm sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. Sorry. Emerald says, have you ever invited anyone either in person or through live chat to appear as part of a milestone video? Yes, I have. Nobody's interested. There you go. I've invited several people to basically do a milestone video with me, and yeah, they usually just they usually say that they kind of don't want to do it, or that they're busy, and yeah, I respect that. I don't see it as ill will or anything, you know. It's just that it's never happened. I think wasn't Patch in the 200th milestone or something? I can't remember. I should actually get that. I should have a look for that. You know, I basically could do like another buffet video, because I will be doing a buffet next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So I could do that. I could do another buffet video. Because that was fun. You know. Also could get Ian in that as well. Ivan says, I'm good, just laying in bed watching Tubbs. That's nice. Ian. Do you need a cuddle? I need a cuddle. My partner's coming back soon, so I'm going to be having a nice cuddle later. Julian says, I haven't came to school yesterday because of the bad weather. That's nice that you had a day off. Julian says, which is Tuesday when Martin Luther King's birthday? What? Okay. That Martin Luther King thing isn't such a huge deal in the UK. Sorry. So yeah. So far, Emerado's come up with the best ideas. I have to credit him in whatever video I end up making. Tubbs, this is so awesome that you have made it to the 600th video. Here's many snuggles. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah. I normally don't really notice the milestones You know, especially since I haven't made it to 600 yet. Essentially, because all the live streams and all of that, they basically dilute the videos a little bit. But then again, some of the live streams are part of the videos, or are like a major part of getting the videos out there and stuff. So you know, it's one of those things of like, I don't really notice it. It's just one of those things. I tried to make it special, but essentially it's kind of like it's just one of those things that I noticed when I was uploading it. While uploading the last videos last night, I was like, oh, 600. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I just noticed my hair sticking out on one side of my head. It's one of the reasons why I need to shower, people, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But so far, we have got some good ideas. I just kind of need to figure out how to implement them. Anyway, Emma says, thanks, anytime, dude. I'm going to. I probably won't put your entire name in. Oh, shut up, your name. There we go. I probably won't put your entire name in, but I probably would. I would definitely say Ronaldo. Julian Roberts says, so Tubbs, are you going to make an update for my 19th birthday next February 24th? What? What? What do you mean? Am I going to make an update for your birthday? I don't understand what that means. Says, yes, excellent idea, whatever. He's coming on with some good ones. I forgot months, so because whatever. Emaro says, I'm not sure whether I came up with the best ideas, or if I came up with the only ideas. Jeffrey's popular idea, notwithstanding. Well, let's not like, yeah, okay. Let's not like don't do that. I'd appreciate if you did include my tie handle, if that's okay. Well, I'll try, but it's just that whenever I do the annotations, whenever I do the metadata and stuff like that, I'm normally very, very, very slapdash and just want to get the video done and uploaded and stuff like that. And one of the reasons why the video descriptions on my videos is usually kind of a bit bleh, you know, isn't full of information, is because if the upload fails, then I've lost all of that, or everything that I've typed out, and it's a pain in the ass to retype it all and remember what I've written and stuff like that, because that's happened many times. That's happened many times, where basically I've worked hard on basically typing out an entire storyline in the video description, and then all of a sudden, like you know, I upload I'm in the middle of uploading a video, and then the upload fails or something like that, and the screen just goes blank, and it basically makes me refresh the page, and when I do that, all of that stuff that I typed is gone. So it's usually a bit slapdash, and I do apologize for that, but like yeah, you know, I've had no real complaints about it, apart from just recently when I ate the 12 donuts and didn't actually say anywhere in the video description that I ate 12 donuts. It seemed to be a huge issue for a couple of people on grammar for some reason. It's no big deal. Julian says, your update video. What update video? Julian says, sorry guys, I've got to go. It's nice to see you guys again. Nice to see you, Tubbs. Anytime, Julian. Just, you know. Slightly odd talking to people like Julian. You know, I love the enthusiasm. I do. But it's just that, like, you know, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by certain things, and you know, like the update video and stuff. You know, I just kind of okay. Yeah. So I might do the buffet video thing again because that was fun. I might do the buffet video again. You know, basically do the quick clips of the actual buffet, and then do the do like an aftermath video and stuff like that. Especially since I'll be probably around, so I can get him to film stuff. Especially if I'm too full to actually move around much, you know. So that'll be interesting. I could get somebody else to paint on my belly or something. I don't know. There are things that I can do. Like I said, I do have like a lot of these ideas, but I just didn't know how to implement them. Like there's lots of stuff that I can do, but I kind of need like an idea of how to implement them, you know. Yes, that was cool. I enjoyed the buffet video. I enjoyed it too. A bit lame that we had to leave the buffet, but like I totally understand. One of my friends was getting a bit tired, so I get it. So, Emma, do you like that idea too? The whole buffet thing, the whole buffet idea. Because I could do the buffet, and I could go back to my buddy Ian's and like have like 7 pints of ice cream or beer or something, or 6 pints of ice cream or beer or something. I don't know. It depends on which video I'm doing. I've decided already that basically I am going to shoot the 700 one. I'm going to shoot it and then basically release it when I get to 700 videos and stuff. It's just something that I've got in the bag, you know, so I don't have to worry about this later. So, like, I am going to shoot the 700th video sometime within the next 2 weeks. Before I go to Berlin. A random bit of news, by the way, people. Random. I got another offer to basically travel, but this time to Brussels, and it's like that's great. When, you know, I'd love to do that. When? And they said that basically beginning of February and stuff. So kind of a work/fun thing. And I was like, I can't do that. I'm going to Berlin. So what is with this year and everybody wanting me to actually travel places and stuff? You know, it's great. But I end up with this kind of situation where I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of my. I don't have any free time because I'm actually traveling and doing stuff, which is nice. But you know, just I want to do stuff every you know, I want to do stuff for 2 weekends in a row and then have a week where I don't do anything, or I do just something with my partner. Because that's the problem. That's one of the main problems, is that I want to is that I work in the week. My partner works in the week as well, but we both have weekends off. But currently I'm busy every weekend. So yeah. Everyone's gone quiet now. And I got an eyelash in my eye. I'm gonna be going. When I have my shower, I'm gonna enjoy that so much. You guys liking the background music, by the way, peoples? I don't know how much of it you can hear through the live stream. Is Ivan still watching? No more beer smelling sexy belly. It doesn't smell that bad today. I don't know what that is. I think it might have diffused into the shirt, and then it might have just evaporated. Whatever, you know, the beer smell. But it doesn't. Either that or I'm just used to it now. I'm used to smelling like a pub floor. My kitchen does smell like pub at the moment, which is quite funny. Yeah, I need a little bit of tobacco in this left. So, the ideas are as follow. We do. Sorry, guys, if you're basically thinking about if you want it to remain a secret, then basically like stop listening now and start listening. I'll wave at the screen. I'll wave at the screen like that, basically. But I think I've got the idea of what to do with the 600 video and the 700 video. The 600 video will probably be done next week and involve the buffets, where I'm going to do like you know, 2 half-dozen plates of food, so 6. You know, so 6 plates of food, and then like I'm gonna have like 12 plates of food, which is fine because that's my average anyway at buffets. So I'm gonna do those, and then like either 6 pints of ice cream or 6 pints of beer, or 6 pints of ice cream and beer floats, because apparently that's a thing, you know. Like when I'm at Ian's, and yeah, see where that goes. And then the week after, I might do the or sometime in that week, I might do the filming for the 700, which will be the suits. I'm going to do like the entire suits button popping thing where basically I pop out of the, well, hopefully pop out of the suit jacket, then the waistcoat, and then the t-shirt. Problem is that I've got to figure out a way of not popping them while I'm wearing the inner stuff before I pop the outer stuff. So, but that's just a costuming thing. I'm sure I can figure that out. Yeah, I'm sure I can figure that out when I actually film it. I think I've got an idea of how I can do that. So it's no big deal. But yeah. And wait for anybody to come back that didn't want to, that basically didn't want that all spoiled for them. So yeah. Hopefully it sounds like a good idea and it will look good too on camera. Because essentially the reason why I'll be shooting these things is that if one of them doesn't work, you know, if I don't manage to shoot that much stuff for one of them, then at least the other one will have a good, you know, have a good at being shot. So there we go. So yeah. So one of them is going to be heavily number based and the other one's not going to be heavily number based. So I might do that for all the even ones. All the even ones are going to be actually number based and all the odd ones are going to be not number based. They're just going to be special videos that I'm going to take extra time and effort at actually shooting and doing them. There you go. They might just be longer videos, you know, who knows. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to shoot anything while I'm in Cornwall, but I'm going to try. You know. There's not much I can do in Cornwall. I'm probably not going to be able to film that much. Just I'm going to try to get snippets or something. Because basically I'm going to be with my family a lot. And now that I know that one of my nephews is going to be there, essentially I'm going to be with my nephew. So that'll be fun. Yeah. I keep trying to tell myself this will be a nice break, but it never is when you're with family. Well, when I'm with my family, it's never a nice break. That's why I've got a better family that I want to spend more time with. You know, families. That sounds really mean, but it's kind of true, you know. Basically, when I'm with my in-laws and when I'm with my friends and stuff, I don't feel like there's any. There's like no pressure, you know. I'm very much myself, and I'm very much. I kind of like, you know, I value their opinion, of course, but I kind of like don't really mind if they have a bad opinion about something I do or am or whatever, you know. I kind of just, you know, they're very nice. But when I'm with my family, it seems to take effort. And of course, it's worth it because otherwise I just wouldn't do it. But you know. Plus, there's all this extra like family drama bullshit that's going on at the moment as well. As well as some like medical stuff, which is great. It's very jazzy. I'm actually really annoyed because I was supposed to get my mum a Christmas present, and before Christmas, this was supposed to happen. She basically told me exactly what she wanted, but like the thing is that I can't find it in any store, can't find it in any shop at all, which really really annoys me. So I'm hoping to, like, when I'm there, to basically amend that, you know. So, but yeah, it just feels crappy basically that I've got my nephew something, I've got my dad something, and I've got my brother something, but I've got nothing for my mother. So it's like, oh, it's just freaking typical. Families. Does anybody have any more ideas for the 100th specials? Because this isn't just for the 6th or the 700 video special. Although I do think I've now got a clear mapped, you know, a clear idea of what I'm doing for those. But yeah, it would be nice to have like just more options when I do the videos and stuff. So don't everyone speak up at once. Yeah, I know, right? Yes, I remember you mentioned that, Tub, so I understand that's never easy to have to hear. Yeah. Hoping to have just a pleasant. Just hopefully it's going to be a nice weekend. Next weekend's going to be a nicer weekend. You know, I'm more happy about next weekend than I am about this weekend, because it's going to be with friends. I don't have to, you know, I've got nothing planned. I'm basically going to just go with the flow with that. Whereas this weekend, I'm basically going to be like you know, I'm going to have my uncle hat on. I'm going to have my counselor hat on. I'm going to have my my just me hat on, which is going to be great. I just want to hang out. That's one of the reasons, by the way, if anybody was wondering, one of the reasons why I was hoping to bookmark it. You know, with not bookmark it, you know, bookend it. That's what I meant to say. With like visits to friends, I guess. You know. That's why I'm hoping to see Charlie on the way there, and I'm hoping to see Dean. Oh, I don't remember names. Dean on the way back. So that'd be good to basically, you know, I get to chill before I go there, before I arrive there, and I get to chill when I come back. So that'll be nice. I have to figure out how long does it take to get to Bristol. I can actually check this quickly on my computer because just quickly look this up. Yeah, it takes about 5 hours. What? What? No. Oh, that's good. That's funny. Yeah. I said that basically it's telling me this is wrong. 3 hours, 4.5 hours, 5 hours. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right. Yeah. It's telling me that basically from London King's Cross, this is in London, from London King's Cross to London Paddington, it's going to take an hour and an hour and a half. It's like, what? No, no, no. I've done that. I've done that journey. It doesn't take that long. It takes like 20 minutes, half an hour tops. You know, it's crazy. Yeah. Right. So if it's 4 hours, show me a clock. That's helpful. I kind of need a clock face. There we go. So if I leave at 10, yeah, it's not that bad. Right. No. It's going to take another 4 hours. That's not right. Also, it's going to cost £100. That's impossible. I could get the what? Oh, this makes no sense. This is 6 hours if you go straight from here to my mum. It costs 120. Oh, sorry, 6.5 hours. 120 pounds. That's crazy, crazy money, crazy money. Sorry, guys. An hour and a half just to get between two stations in the same city. No, that can't be right. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. I think it's broken. But yeah, it is a lot of money. But I'm glad. Yeah, I got that. It's one of those things, isn't it? I knew the trains had gone up, but Jesus. But no, yeah, the tube network is very, very easy to get between. It's very easy to. You can actually walk it. I've done that. I've done that walk, and that will take you about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Maybe an hour. But yeah, it just seems crazy. It just seems crazy. I do not know. It's going to take that long to get from there to there, but right. Justice is here. He says hi. Dean says thank you, Tubbs. You've made my week with your new foot video. Anytime, dude. I hope you like both of them. You know. Well, that doesn't sound right. What does it sound right? Yeah, I knew they risen, but I didn't know that they had risen that much. Lots of risening. Excuse me. That was a little louder than I thought it was going to be. Right. So if I get the 11 o'clock train, I can get to Bristol by 2:43, so around about 3 o'clock ish. That's not so bad. That costs about £70. See, that's how much I paid the last time for one-way ticket to. Yeah. So if I'm just finding out. So let's find out from. Just a quick. That's a lot more reasonable. Getting around about 8, so that's not bad. It's still 4 hours. How is this happening? How is this happening? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why the. I'll find out later. Right, guys. Dean says, Jeffrey, do you have a Big Belly too? One vid stood out more than the other for me, Tubbs. I figured it would. Jeffrey says, yes, I do. Jeffrey, you have a big belly? It's very interesting watching the conversations between other people, you know. Right, so we've got the plan, basically. We've got a general plan for that. Dean, I'll be coming into London. I do not know what time I'm going into London, but essentially I did say to... I've already warned people that I was going to be late coming back, and it's not going to be a headache at all, so don't worry about that. So I'll be able to see you. So, yeah. It's weird. It's just weird thinking that, like, tomorrow I'm going to be traveling a lot. It's crazy. So, guys, do you want to talk to me about anything? We've basically come up with a plan. Does anybody have any more ideas for the milestone numbered videos? So you can find a decent fare that's not too pricey. Well, no, basically, I basically go to the I'll go get my tickets at the window. You know, I actually go talk to an actual person and basically say what I want and stuff. And normally they're not too bad. Train tickets are expensive, but what are you gonna do? I have to get around places. I have to see my family, so I'm gonna make sure I see my family. Still can't believe that though. It's like £150 basically to get from one side of the country to the other. Although that's going to be the return. So yeah, anybody want to just talk about stuff? That's great, Dean. I'm sure we can sort something out. Basically, just on Sunday, I'll let you know when I'm coming back from. I'm on the train, and that'll give you hours to prepare to get to like King's Cross or Paddington or somewhere where I end up coming out. Wow, Robert, that hit a spot. That hit a nerve. Yeah, isn't the London Underground like the greatest? I do miss that out here, you know. I miss the basically because I used to work for transport. I used to like, work for the the transport police, basically. I used to have this pass that got me free travel on the underground and stuff, and I miss that so much. Oh my god, I miss that so much. I wish I could just do that all the time, and it was just so good. Sadly, that was part of my volunteer work, and essentially it didn't pay me anything. Otherwise, I would totally have kept that job. So I'm just tired of all the railway bullshit that's been happening lately. Well, it's not. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's just it seems to me again a person who uses the railway pretty frequently. Not like every day, but I use it. You know, I use it to get to London on weekends and stuff. Although not recently because I've been super busy with my weekends. Um, but no, I basically I've noticed it changing just gradually. It doesn't seem to be a lately thing. Although we're in different parts of the country, so I don't know how it is for you, you know. But essentially, the east, the southeast, and southern railway seems to be a bit different. That's insane. Volunteer railway police. Yeah, it's like you know the community service. You know the community police, the community service police. They what do they call them? They just call them blue caps. They call us blue caps. You know, the volunteer police. Do you know that? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Basically, they're part-time police officers, community support police, or something like that. Community support officers. Well, the London Underground, like also, yeah, community support officers. Yeah, thank you. um, the the London Underground used to do that. The British Transport Police, basically, they have their own department and they have their own version of that. And even the undercover officers and stuff, because they have undercover officers and stuff. And essentially, they were looking for anybody that with a security background or with a military background to do this stuff. And because I was part of the London Volunteer Service, um, I essentially got, you know, it was basically on the bulletin board one day, and I was like, oh, you know, I asked my, you know, my supervisor, volunteer supervisor, about that, and she was like, yeah, you know, they're looking for people. Would you like to enroll? And I was like, yes. You know, get to travel around the London Underground all freaking day. It was awesome. Um, it was actually quite nice. It wasn't as weird as you think it was, you know. Um, but yeah, I got a free travel pass with my picture on it and everything. So basically a free Oyster card and everything, and basically just I could go wherever I wanted, and I was allowed to use it after hours and all that stuff. And it was great, and I miss that. I miss that so much. Like it's so cool. It was also worked with the buses and with like with the intercity train services and stuff. So like yeah, it was fine. Great. But yeah, I basically had a free pass to travel around the underground, and it was great because it was like wasn't my full-time job. I could use it to because I was doing this during college, and while I was doing another job. So basically, I could just you know, really. I could basically do so. My music was messing around with me. Yeah, I could do this. I could use it for like on my lunch break. I would just go to like Hyde Park Station or Marble Arch, and I would just go into the park and just have like a little picnic by myself in London Park, you know, and stuff like that. Or I could take a tube train to basically like somewhere way out there, you know, and have the tube train basically to myself for the last couple of the stations. And because they're basically above ground stations at that point, you basically I got to have like my lunch on a tube train or looking out the window with nobody else in the cab with me. And I got to look at like the like a Dagenham Nature Reserve or something like that, just going past out the window. And I could still get back to work for like my regular illustration job when I worked as an illustrator. So, but yeah, you did actually have to do work. You had to put in some. You pledged basically certain hours that you were doing. You know what hours you were doing, what shifts you were doing, and stuff like that. And it was just you did have to do work on that. It was kind of like a thing. You had to be ever vigilant of like bullshit that was happening on the tube and stuff. That's also a free pass to travel wherever you wanted in London. Yes, it was pretty cool. But yeah, I have to use National Rail Service all the time, and ticket prices have risen more than any other British rail service. Just, yeah, I know it's a pain, but yeah. So that was a nice little diversion. Does anybody have anything else they want to talk to me about before I go and have a shower? A shower. I said Northern Rail. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I made a mistake when I read something. Bummer. That's awesome. Empty tubes. Well, yeah. If you've noticed, I don't know if you travelled this far out. If you go to like if you go to Uxbridge, if you go to like Uxbridge, the district line, like the ends of the district line, hardly any fuckers on that train. You know, the last 20 stations or so, nobody gets on the fucking train. Nobody's on the train. There's like one person per carriage, you know. It's different during different times of day, yes, but mainly there was nobody on that train. You know, you go to East Ham or West Ham station, or go to, like I said, if you go to Dagenham station, you know, if you travel there, you'll notice that no fucker is on that train. If you go to Central Line, if you go to the Central Line, if you go to Epping, and stuff like that, as you get closer and closer to Epping, you get more and more of the train to yourself. No fucker is on that train. Amado, are you seriously upset because I misread? I think you need to like, you know, go away for a bit. Anyway, Dean says, how long ago was this? I want to say 2005, 6, 7, 8. It was late noughties. It was late noughties, I think. You know, like mid to late 2000s. Yeah, I'm trying to think of when I actually started working in retail, because it was just before I started working in retail. So I'm just trying to think of when that was, but I don't know. I have to find my stupid. Yeah. Jeffrey says yes. That was also no one riding the train, but you. I would love that. It was so cool. It was so cool. Oh, I miss that so much. I do. And yeah, I don't think it changed that recently. You know, the tubes. I don't think it changed that recently on account of. I did go to. I think it was sometime last year. I went to. I had to go back to Epping for something. I can't remember what it was. But no, I went to Epping for something, and basically it was empty. So yeah. He says because there's people everywhere all the time in London now. Yeah, but not all the time, not everywhere. It wasn't that long ago, you know. It was like, you know, I know it's like 10 years ago, but it was not really 10 years ago, you know. Oh, Emerada says, sorry, I'm just so surprised that you read my comments so quickly that you got a key name wrong. Well, it's not that I've read it so quickly, it's also because, like, I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry if I keep pulling that card out, but, you know, I'm dyslexic. I don't read things right away. It is quite late, as you know, and, you know, I really want to go to have my shower, you know, but I kind of also want to stick around with you guys because I'm enjoying this talk. And I don't need to go away for a bit. Thank you. I'm fine otherwise. Well, yeah. You know, I just thought I'd ask you nicely, not to be so harsh. You know, I mean, I did already say I'm sorry, and I did already. Yeah, I did all the stuff. I don't think I've been the one in the wrong right now. You know, and yet you are continuing. So essentially, you know, kind of time for me to actually just tell you what to do. Anyway, Dean says, cool. That's nice. That's so random. Emma says, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were dyslexic. Anyway, yeah. So the tube, yeah. Tube is awesome. Everybody start again. Let's all calm down. Yeah. It's all fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Where's that? I heard noises. Wait, nothing on the perimeter alarm. No. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. I'm not trying to be harsh. I just get frustrated easily when someone misinterprets something I say. You do. Yes, you do. You definitely get frustrated easily when somebody misinterprets something that you said. Our transit system here definitely needs an overhaul. Yes. I've heard that in America, basically, nobody uses the trains and stuff. I don't know why. I mean, America is such a big place, and, like, you know, it's way better. I like trains better than planes. You know, it seems more fun. It's just more fun. I don't know why. But yeah, I've heard that it can be rather cheap though in the States at the moment to actually use the train, but I might be wrong. Jeffrey, are you not in the UK? No, no. Jeffrey is in Massachusetts, in America. America, the US, United States of America. So I hate it when people do that. Basically just call it America. But that's why I normally just say the States and stuff, because it's like when you're in America, it's like, oh, so you're from Canada, or you're from like Mexico, or you're from Brazil or something, and it's like, no, from the United States or the States. So yeah, but yeah. Amado is here. I really struggle to deal with it when interacting with people in person. I guess I just expected not to have to deal with it on a platform like this. You still don't have to deal with it on a platform like this. You're bringing it up lots, though. Jeffrey says, yes, Tubbs, you got it in the States. What? Oh, I got it. You're in the States. You're right. I understand. Right. Just because MRO's doing this, because he's doing this, I'm just gonna lay this out now, and I'm not gonna like speak on this particular topic ever again. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Yeah. Right. Like, I totally understand that you don't want to be like misinterpreted. I understand that, but I've already like said I'm sorry, and I've moved on. You are the one that's keeping on bringing it up, and yeah, what do you want me to do? Just ignore you? Because I will do that if you want me to just ignore you. But that's it. That's all I'm saying on it. Okay. He says, sorry, I'll shut up now. Hopefully only about this issue, because I enjoyed the conversation before this issue. But okay, I'm not talking about this issue. I've already said I'm not talking about this issue. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to go soon. Where we have red velvet cake, hard Tubbs, I love you. What? What response? Response to the States. Yeah, because I didn't understand what you meant. Yep, Tubbs, you got it in the States. Like, I didn't understand where in the States I got what, I totally didn't understand. It's like, I don't understand where that's from. And then all of a sudden I was like, right, there's a missing comma. I get it. It's like, yep, Tubbs, you got it, comma, the States. And then, yeah. But it's like, I'm not a grammar Nazi. I totally understand why you didn't put a comma in there. It's just that it made it confusing when I read it. I'm sorry. Right, is everyone already gone? Because, like, I've got gonna talk about this again. I said I wasn't gonna, but here we go. Anyone who says I didn't catch your first when you first apologized about it, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I might have. I just assumed that I've apologized for it. When I said that I already apologized for it, but I did apologize for it again if I didn't apologize for it for the first time. And it's just that I'm pretty sure I said sorry, but and then I continue talking. So that was my apology. I'm pretty sure I said that somewhere in the thing. You could go back and check the stream. you know, I'm not entirely sure I did say it because I don't have the minutes of this conversation, but I'm pretty sure I said, sorry, but, you know, I'm sorry, but I thought you said this. I'm pretty sure I said that at some stage earlier before I said I already apologized for it. Whatever. He's gone, so he probably didn't hear that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's done, gents. What's done? Guys, oh, honestly. I am sticking around for a good couple of minutes more just to hang with you guys. Banner Fox is here. Just when I was leaving, kind of. Well, Dean, I hope you don't mind sticking around just for like another 5 minutes or so. I don't know. Did I already tamp this? Yeah, I did. I'm finishing this up, and then I'm gonna go. What did you have for dinner, Tubbs? I had a salad. I basically had everything that was going to go out of date over the weekend. Salad. So just anything that I could that I should eat before I left, you know. Well, that's typical. This is being annoying now.
Get this going back.
We lost somebody and then they came back just now. Yeah, and everything salad. I basically had a bag of carroty salad, you know, just carrots and iceberg lettuce and red onion and red cabbage and all that stuff. I basically had that with all of the luncheon meats and all of the cheeses and all that stuff. That's going to go out of date. What is this music? It's written by Otis McMusic. We're bringing it back. Yeah, that's over. We just I'm just finding it for you. Scroll. I've forgotten where things were. Oh, it's just called O, I think. Nope. Yeah, that one. It's just called Otis Music, written by Otis McDonald. I've written it down for you in the chat. I don't know, can you copy and paste things from that? I don't know. Anyway, guys, that was the show. Thank you so much for all the ideas, guys. I do appreciate them. Although I might only use elements of them, I will eventually use elements. I will do like videos on all of these ideas. Kind of just wanted, you know, I already had these ideas. I just wanted to like put them into a specific, you know, try to arrange them in a specific video format. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was good. I do appreciate them. Thank you again for joining me and for helping me out. I do always appreciate that. And yeah, for just having a chat with me and for chilling with me while I did this. It was fun. I just noticed I had my chair in work mode the entire time. I should just have it in chill mode for when I play computer games and stuff. But yeah, I did. Anyway. Belly rubs for you guys. The proper. Let the lighting adjust. There we go. Ignore the fact that I just sat on my own nuts. Okay. Right. Yeah, I do not know when I'll be doing another live stream or anything, you know. Essentially, I'm going to be away for the weekend. I should be back sometime after Sunday. I don't know. Depending on how late I am, how much time I'm not here. Depending on when I get back on Sunday, I might do a live stream on the Tank Tough channel for the LiveTUBBs weekly thing. But I don't know. I don't know. It depends. It depends on exactly what's. It depends on what happens, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Again, thanks everybody for being here. Say bye, Tubbs, and I'll hit the goodbye button. And Dean, I'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. Thank you, Noah. Bye, guys.